protesting because these cuts, A, impact our kids, B, impact us. It's an attack on public services, which all this money is going to bailouts. The $700 billion that's gone to the war, the 700 now $800 billion more that have gone to the banks. What could they do for our public services? Education is a commodity that's bought and sold on the world market under world trade agreements, and we want it back. We want people to define what we want for education. Parents, students, and teachers, and that means we keep our benefits as workers. Otherwise, why are we going to stay here? 2, we keep class size small so our kids can really learn. 3, we don't need standardized tests. We're the top testing companies in the world. The top 5 companies made $2.5 billion in profits in 1 year. We want authentic teaching. We as teachers know how to test our kids and assess them, and we don't need to spend hours and hours a year preparing for a test and throwing out things like physical education, art, social studies, gardening. We want a quality public education for every child, and that it should be a civil right.
People could lose their jobs, no problem, but when someone loses their job, they don't keep their kids home. They send them to school. So think about sending your kid to school and then not having enough people at school to take care of them. That's something to think about.
The reason I'm out here, 6th grade, math science teacher, bad economy, it's time to stand up. If we don't stand up now, when are we going to stand up? We've got to start finding out who is getting paid the money. There's no bailout money for us to get a bonus. Somebody's got to figure out what's going on with the money, where it's going, because it's not going to us. And aren't your kids worth something? That's why I'm here.
Out of the limited resources that there might be, what is important to try to preserve first before preserving anything else? And that's people's right to live a decent life. Not a rich life, not a particularly special life, a decent life, which means being able to be healthy and try to be healthy and just make a living. And that's what's being taken away at the bottom line level. Meanwhile, they're supporting things, multi-million, billion-dollar institutions that largely caused this mess in the first place. That doesn't make sense.
We're fighting for our future. We're fighting to protect the future of our kids, and because our students are our future.
I am a specialist, paraprofessional, and I'm here to support the union, and I care about the classroom sizes. We want the classes to be a good size, with, we don't want a lot of students in, and we want a good size so students can learn the right way.
Education's our future. If we don't invest in that, our GNP and what we do as a nation is going to go down. It's as simple as that. And the case was the same when the economy was good. They were cutting from education. So I don't see where that argument even makes sense.
Hi, I'm here. I'm Thelma Barrios, and I'm here because we have the only gay and lesbian school in the country, and we're not going to let this school close down.
We are here to protect those who can't protect themselves. We are strong, and we're the people that have the ability to walk out and say we're protecting our society and our communities. And if we don't invest in education now, we're going to be investing in other things like prisons later. And they haven't cut the fat yet. We're asking them to do those things before they start cutting the weakest people in our society.
Mason, and I'm here to support the unions, not only Local 99, but all of the participating unions that are here today.
I'm here to save my job.
Same thing, I'm here to save my job.
They shouldn't be cutting anybody's health insurance.
Them coming to school is the only meal that some of these kids have to eat. And these budget cuts really hurt. And that's why I'm here, to help fight against these budget cuts and to back the teachers, because budget cuts are not really going to help anybody, especially our kids.
We need to continue to have quality education in our schools, because if we don't, overall it's going to hurt the students in our district. And we want to increase achievement the way we have been, and that's why we're out here to fight today.
We used to have 3 items, now they cut into 2. And that's in breakfast and lunch. We used to have 2, 3, 4
three items, now we have 2.
You want me to stay healthy so I can show up? Or do you want to have to pay a substitute where your child won't get an education? So you know what? Give me benefits, keep me healthy so I can go out and keep the youth of America fit because I teach PE.
We, the teachers, show up, we do our job, we're there for the kids. If they cut me and they cut my time in the classroom and they cut my hours, my students are missing out.
Ivanhoe Elementary.